Agriculture must be on a proactive stance all the time of telling people about agriculture and about the industry and the importance of it in our counties, you know. And if they don't, out of sight is out of mind.
Lowell Loadholtz is one of Florida's top advocates for agriculture. Following a distinguished 33-year career with the University of Florida Institute of Food and Agricultural Sciences, Lowell continues to promote Florida's farmers by volunteering his time in support of the industry he has known all of his life. Born Joseph Lowell Loadholtz in 1937, Lowell grew up on his family's farm in Union County, where he was active in 4-H and Future Farmers of America. He graduated from Berry College and began his career in 1961 as an associate extension agent in Escambia County, eventually earning the title of County Extension Service Director and leading the drive to build a 4-H club building in Pensacola.
He was a true professional, and by that I mean, among other things, he attended professional meetings, he participated and stayed up to date. He wanted to help bring the best of the university information and the best that he could to the people.
He moved to Brevard County in 1971 and served the community for 23 years as Extension Service Director. The Space Coast became known for its beaches, rockets, and housing developments. As was the case across the state, urban growth began to impact many longtime agricultural operations. Local citrus grower Frank Sullivan says Lowell kept agriculture relevant during these changing times.
And we had an influx of people about the time Lowell came to work here. And he came at the right time. He was the right guy for the right time because, you know, we were inundated with people that didn't know anything about, most of them didn't know anything about Florida.
To help educate the public about the importance of Florida agriculture, Lowell launched a local radio show and published hundreds of magazine and newspaper articles. As the local extension director, Lowell made sure farmers and ranchers had the latest information and resources from the University of Florida to improve pasture grasses and cattle production. For rancher Billy Kempfer and his sons, Lowell inspired them to raise an elite herd of Brahman and Angus cattle.
You know, Lowell just worked so great with us and did so many things for the farmers and ranchers.
Billy, let's just walk down here and take a look at this water that's flowing through here. And I want you to talk to us a little bit about what you've done over the years to preserve the water on your land and the natural beauty that we see.
Water issues have been around for several, many decades. Are extremely important right now, water quality and water quantity.
As the county's population grew, local developments began competing with area farms for water. To ensure a clean, steady supply of water for their cattle, Lowell helped ranchers implement best management practices for their water resources. Not only did this maintain water quality, it helped ranchers maintain their livelihood. Thanks to Lowell's hard work, agriculture continues to be an important part of this Central Florida community and the local economy.
Agriculture is vital to this county, and there's areas this county that should never be developed that are suited for nothing better than agriculture.
These are some of the older genetics. This cow here.
Drew Tucker's family began raising cattle on this land in 1958, and he remembers growing up many miles from civilization. Today, Space Coast development has all but surrounded his family farm. And while a lot has changed over the years, one thing remains: a constant flow of support from Lowell.
He'll send me an article. He'll read a magazine, and he'll cut the article out and send it through snail mail. And I'll get a little bit of a gem from Mr. Loadholtz probably 2 or 3 times a year. He's still, he can't let go of the extension agent in him. He's still sending out little tidbits of joy.
Hey, good morning. Hey, how's everybody?
Lowell often visits the local extension office he helped to build. He continues to mentor extension agents and staff.
And it's a real joy to see him come in and just still interact with agents and still have a strong interest in their success. So that's really important.
He also volunteers his auctioneering skills to support the next generation of farmers, finding every last dollar he can for these 4-H students.
50's bid, now 60, we're to go 60, now 60, I'll say 60, 70, 70, 70, 70, 90, 80, we're to go 80, then all bill, 90, we're to go 90, now 90, we're to go 90 bid, we're to go 95. Who bid 95? Sold the bird for $190. Give him a big hand, folks, $190. Thank you. Thank you, very good. I conduct the auction for them and sell items, and so it's been a joy and a blessing to do that, and as I said, it's been a fun thing for me.
We actually raised $150 per chicken, which is $450 per student for a 4-H'er, which enabled those 4-H'ers to start putting money away for their college fund.
Just impatient, I'm not really sure about it over here.
Lowell admits it is hard to turn off this passion and advocacy for agriculture, even at home. He and Dee, his wife of 56 years, raised 2 boys, Tex and Mitch, in 4-H, and they now have 5 grandchildren.
I was a city girl, but I've learned a lot about agriculture over the years because he was so devoted to it. I didn't have a choice, but it's been a wonderful life. We've been very blessed.
Florida farmers are also blessed to still have Lowell in their corner.
Yeah, Lowell has been great to our family, the whole Kempfer family. Every one of us, he's just such an inspiration, and he's a good Christian man, and he instills that into his work, and he's just a great role model for us to follow.
And so it's important that we always have resources out there that can help people and who are willing to plant and grow crops and produce food and fiber for the world. I took great joy in being able to help somebody every day if I could do that, you know, and look for those opportunities.